to all my friends, family, my followers also, my fans, people that love what we do. I said, I pray that this week you shall be favored. All the Uka Onelove Mega Praise members, because that place, Uka Onelove TV, is where we worship, where we praise our Chukwu Kabiam, the God that created heaven and earth. That is where we worship Him. And all our members and our followers, as you worship together with us, I tell you, you will never remain the same. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a bishop. Neither am a pope or whatever. But I can tell you that I'm a servant of God. And that is why, you know, some people know me very well. Oh. Some people, they normally see me in the street, always. But actually, some of them know. Some of them know me, but some of them don't know me. Some of them know me as Onelove. This one, Onelove, we know him. We know. If you ask, do you know Onelove? I say, yes, we know him now. We normally see him every day in the street. But some people know me in another way. And those people that knows me in another way are those that follow whatever I say. When I say praise God together with me, that you will remember, you will be blessed, you will remain blessed, and you must and shall be favored. Unless you don't follow us, unless you don't worship God with us. I don't pray too much. Oh. Sorry to say, you don't ask me why. Everybody has his own way. He worship his own God. My own God understands me, I understand him. I'm not righteous, neither am a holy person. But my own sin is not worse than all the sins committed in the world. So that is why I still believe that by God's grace, His mercy endures forever. So now, but there is something that is bothering me. That question, I always want somebody that will help me to answer me this question. Because if you are a pastor, if you are a man of God, bishop, if you are a priest, if you are a reverend father, you can help me. Because nobody knows it all. I'm just a human being. Like I said, I'm not a pastor. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a priest. No. But I'm a servant of God. I worship my God. I praise my God the way, the language I believe He understands. My own God, though. I'm not talking about your own God. I mean my own God. Because everybody has his or her own God. So that is why. But the question is this. Every time I always hear when something happens, maybe something bad, something painful. When it happens, something that sometimes you will think that, oh, this world itself, what is happening? Why is it happening like this? And you become confused, you become so tired. Even you might even start facing depression because of that particular thing happening at that moment. Then, at that point of time, you now, as a human being with flesh and blood, because we are not God. And many people like me that are not pastor, not a bishop, not evangelist or whatever. We normal human beings like us that also believe in God, in the Creator Himself. Now, when that thing happens, you begin to say, God, why? God, why? Why this thing happening to me? God, why this thing happened? But somebody beside you will say, do not ask God question. That the Bible says we shouldn't ask God question. No matter what happened, we shouldn't ask Him why. Now my question goes like this. I believe that God Himself, the Creator, brought me into this world. He created me and put me in my mother's womb before my mother gave birth to me. And the same Bible says that before even I was conceived, that He knows my name. He knows the day I'm going to end. He knows whatever that is going to happen to me. He knows everything about it. In fact, He knows my beginning. He knows my end. That means tomorrow now, if I'm going to fall into problem now, He knows already. If I'm going to have accident tomorrow, He knows already. If my son or my children, anything going to happen to them tomorrow, He knows before it happened. And now, after He knows all these things, He will still allow that thing to happen to me. And when that thing happens to me, I ask God, why do you allow this to happen to me? Because You knows it all. Why would You allow me to face this kind of thing? Why would You allow this kind of thing to happen to me? After I have trained my children so far, I know what I passed through. I know what I went through. I know how we struggled to train my children from a nursery school to university level. I know how I supported them. I know how I sold all my properties, my clothes, everything to make sure I see them through their schools and to make sure that I gave them a better life. Then after all these things, now, glory be to God, my children started walking. By the time I supposed to sit and enjoy the fruit of my labor, then God will now allow death, because He knows. According to what Bible says, He knows. He will now allow death to just come and take me out immediately, without at least seeing those my children that I suffered for, without seeing at least to reap the fruit of my labor. He will just allow death to come and take me away. Even if maybe not by death, maybe the time you're supposed to use your two legs to enjoy what your children are going to bring to you. Maybe your daughter have gotten married to a very nice rich man. The time that your daughter supposed to take care of you, when my daughter is supposed to take care of me, when I'm supposed to enjoy my daughter's appreciation, because I call it whatever any children give to any child give to their mother, to me, is an appreciation, because it's not even if you buy a car, build a house to your mother, it's not enough. So until you die, you're supposed to keep on appreciating your parents. Take good care of them, look after them. So now, by the time you're supposed to enjoy that thing, then you will now, something will happen, if not by accident. They will say somebody do juju to you, or whatever. Before you know it, you lost your two legs. To the extent that if time not taken them, even after your leg, or even cut off, let's say cut off your legs or whatever, or maybe your leg might not be even cut off, but you might not even stand up again. From that particular time, will now remain one place. You will stay one place. You will, that place you stay is where you will eat. Somebody must shower you. Somebody must even feel, sometimes this sickness they call stroke. You will not eat by yourself. That time you're supposed to enjoy your hard labor, your sufferings from your children. Now that time you start facing sickness. Stay one place. And now when you now feel pain, when you can't endure it any longer, then you now decided to ask your God, the God that created you, the God that brought you into this world, because he knows everything according to what Bible taught us. He said that he knows everything. Then when you decided to ask God, why would you allow such thing? Why would you allow this calamity? Why would you allow this pain before me? There's somebody beside you will say, do not ask God why. Do not ask God why. God says, don't ask him why. Now, I want to ask you, Pastor, Reverend, Bishop, please, if I cannot ask God, my Creator, the man that knows my beginning and the end, the man that knows what is going to happen to me tomorrow, next minute, next seconds, next hour, if I cannot ask him why, who am I going to ask why? Please help me and answer this question and enlighten me, please, on this particular question, because I'm confused. Sometimes I can't understand it. Why God that knows my beginning, even before I conceived, he knows my name, he knows what my mother is going to give me, the name is going to give me, he knows everything about me. He knows that if I follow this road, I'm going to die there, or I'm going to break my leg, or I will not return safely. And he knows everything, and he has the power to stop me, he has the power to redirect me. Then he allowed me to fall into that temptation, into that problem, into that victim. He allowed me to fall. Then when I want to ask God, why do you allow this to happen to me? Then you said the Bible says you shouldn't ask God questions. So if I cannot ask God that created me, that knows everything about me, why he allowed that to happen to me, then who am I going to ask why? Let somebody help me and answer me this question. God bless you and remain blessed.